With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Miles Turner. So Cleveland will get first possession. Now here's Garland. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
George, left side. Down low. Offensive board. Outside for Brogdon. Back to Valanciunas. It's tipped. From deep, Mobley. Pacers with a rebound. It's an even 3-on-3 break. George for three. Mobley grabs the board. And here comes Cleveland. It's a three-point game. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Here's Valanciunas. The shot misses, and it's Cleveland the other way. Garland for three. They set the screen. And he lobs it up.
This young guy is a solid creator in pick and roll play. Darius Garland getting repetition and making a nice play.
It's George on the wing. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's George on the wing. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Well, no hesitation. The full arsenal on display here. The catch and shoot, rise and fire. Yes, Paul George.
To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's George.
2 minutes.
And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 4 on the clock. Mobley grabs the board.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Valanciunas. Out left to the wing. George with it. Off target from outside.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
Picked it. 59 seconds left in the first quarter here.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
George with the bucket.
Well, not only prolific from three, but efficient from three. Paul George, nicely done.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
36 seconds left in the first quarter.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. It's George on the wing. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Well, get to the mid-range game. A 3-level score. Paul George, yes, sir.
Pass to Mobley. Stolen by Valanciunas. In transition, here come the Pacers. Back to George. Outside Garland. To the inside. Here's Wendler. Here's Martin. And the three-pointer goes.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Fans, your Powerhouse Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And it's McConnell on the drive.
Ball is turned over. Cavaliers ball.
The Cavaliers leading. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Cavaliers steadily rebuilding since LeBron's departure. Their win percentage has climbed season over season. Coach Bickerstaff said, quote, development takes time, patience, and understanding. But there's a clear vision of the process that we go through to become champions once again.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Here's Mobley. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. Mobley's got 12 points in the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And it's McConnell on the drive. Mobley grabs the board.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's George, following the score by Cleveland. And that one's good.
Now, Paul George balances his perimeter game with the ability to work in the painted area.
There's the drive. Pass to Mobley. Here's Okoro. Here's Manning. Shot clock at 6. 13 feet out. It's rebounded by Indiana. George outside. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Cleveland will come the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Connects from downtown. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
McConnell with it. Back to Valanciunas. No good with a layup. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Okoro. And he banks in the layup. 5 points in the game.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
On offense, here are the Pacers. They trail by 16. Quickly from outside.
Emmanuel quickly.
Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Well, coaching styles vary around the league, Doris. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number one, can you motivate players? Number two, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
And it's Garland on the drive. Outside Hart. Over to the wing. That one's good. Garland for three.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Inside. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Hart. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's McConnell. And the layup is good. McConnell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Gotta attack when you have that chance.
We've got 1:28 left in the second. Hartenstein a screen. Garland for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Garland's got 6 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The three from Craig. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Hartenstein a screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to McConnell. Shoots from 12. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Cleveland with it. They lead by 14. Garland for three. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
To the middle. Zeller. Oh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Hartenstein. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 17. McConnell goes in. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Now Garland from deep three-point range. McConnell outside. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And here's Brogdon. Pass to George. Back to Brogdon. George outside. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. George has got 12 points in the game.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there. Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
And it's the Pacers with the ball, following the score by Cleveland.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers.
George left side. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Pass to Okoro. Down low. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Check out the immediate response to the jam.
Oh, both sides are fired up. George for three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him. Well, you think about the 2019 offseason. The Pacers signed restricted free agent Malcolm Brogdon to a 4-year, $85 million offer. The Bucks declined to match that offer, instead sending Brogdon to the Pacers in a sign-and-trade deal.
Here's Hernan Gomez. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Tipped. They recover it. Pass to Quickly. Shot clock at 5. Back to Hernan Gomez. Off the mark there with a 3. Doris, that move from Milwaukee to Indy for Brogdon, it turned out to be a great one for his career.
Right. The Pacers moved Brogdon over to the point guard position, and in his first year in Indiana, he averaged over 7 assists a game, and more impressively, just 2.4 turnovers. Brogdon can be a very good starting point guard in this league, obviously.
And it's Cleveland with another.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Quickly up top. Tries it from 19. Misses off the left iron.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Pass to Manning. From deep. Here's Wendler. Three-pointer. Valanciunas with a rebound. Indiana on offense. 15-point game. Hernan Gomez up top. George outside. From the arc. Sinks the tray. George has got 9 points in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Make some noise for T-shirt time.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here are the Cavaliers now. Garland for 3. Fires in the triple. Garland's got 12 points in the game.
So hard to stay with off the bounce. Darius Garland, such a nice collection of pull-ups, floaters, you name it.
T.J. McConnell.
And the basket is good.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Back to Garland. And there's a pick. Another shot. And he lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And it's McConnell on the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Now here's McConnell. Give him 8 points now. On target from range. Brissett's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Garland for 3. Can't get it to drop. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to McConnell. Back to Craig. McConnell with it. Guarded by Garland. Here's McConnell. Out to Craig. Tries it from 19. And too long on the shot. To the right side. Back to Garland. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers earning this break in the action. Up 10. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting.
Come on and get loud for your powerhouse dance team.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Garland. From deep three-point range. Cleveland the rebound. Out to the right wing. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Knocks down the 18-footer.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Brissett. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. From deep. Goes back up. It doesn't go for him. So Indiana will take it the other way. Out to Craig. Let's go with a three. Mobley grabs the board. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And it's McConnell on the drive. Pass to Patadze. He shoots it. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
To stop the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. Been a player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
George has the open look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. George has got 11 points here in the second half. Fires top of the key. And another basket for Cleveland.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
George outside. There's the triple. Gets the three to fall. George has got 23.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Oh, George with a steal. Quickly from outside. Not going to go that time. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Now here's Garland. Throws it up high. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. George. And he converts the layup. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, this is a problem for the defense right now because you've allowed Paul George to get comfortable. And when he's comfortable, he's unguardable.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And the layup is good off the glass. 27 points for him.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Malcolm Brogdon.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. George for three. Buries it from three. George has got 30.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They keep piling on the assist guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
And they've consistently drilled that mid-range jumper as well, and that's really opened things up for them.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
When he first came into the NBA, Grant, Darius Garland was a little bit of a mystery. He only played 5 games in college because of an injury, but it didn't stop the Cavs from taking him with the 5th pick overall in 2019.
And that's how obvious his talent was. It was clear his offensive skill set could translate to the NBA. And when you've got a guy who can shoot over the defense or can get into the lane and finish, you can't pass him up, no matter how many games he played in college.
There's 37 seconds left in the 4th. Hits the trifecta.
Silky smooth jumper from Paul George, and he just lets it fly whenever he gets free from that spot.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Fires the 3. George, no good. So it's the Cavaliers now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Brogdon with the ball. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy.
I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Here we go. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. From deep. That one's good. Garland for 3. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Quickly outside. On the take. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Mobley. Shoots over Valanciunas. And Mobley gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Valanciunas. They need this.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Shooting for Indiana.
And Valanciunas drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And there's a pick to the inside. Mobley. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
When he first came into the NBA, Grant, Darius Garland was a little bit of a mystery. He only played 5 games in college because of an injury, but it didn't stop the Cavs from taking him with the 5th pick overall in 2019.
And that's how obvious his talent was. It was clear his offensive skill set could translate to the NBA. Now, when you've got a guy who can shoot over the defense, who can get into the lane and finish, you can't pass him up, no matter how many games he played in college.
At the line for Cleveland.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now Brogdon. Quickly outside. Outside Brogdon. Quickly with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
High-value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
Spins. Garland, a good look. Converts after the nice spin. Garland's got 5 points.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Outside Brogdon. For 3, George. He drops it from range.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
The drive by Garland. The 3 from Okoro. No luck on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive and they've been proficient.
To the left wing. Here's Brogdon. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Valanciunas can't get it to go. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Brissett. Deflected. Outside for Brogdon. Off target with the 3. The Cavaliers leading. To the right side. The 3 from Okoro. The Pacers pull it in. Here's George. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
George, no stranger to dealing with contact and still finishing the shot.
Outside Garland. Pass to Windler. The 3. He buries it from 3.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And he's able to get it back. George's shot is off.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Okoro. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. George with another miss. Here's Windler. Here's Mobley. Over quickly. Mobley, no good. Outside Brogdon. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together stops.
For your Powerhouse Dance Team. All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
McConnell with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Martin takes it in. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Cleveland ball.
So it's the Cavaliers now. It's off to Utah after this one, where they'll face the Jazz. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Brissett. And he dunks it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Sinks it from distance.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
And it's McConnell on the drive. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 8 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Craig on the wing. Back to McConnell. Outside Craig. Inside. Martin. Got a piece of it. Here's Garland. And it's Cleveland with another. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college. For those few that would like to go pro right out of high school, then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft them.
McConnell outside. Out to the wing. To the middle. Batase down low. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Mobley. Over Craig. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Pass to George. Goes up at the stripe. Nice jump shot. George has got 7 points in the game.
George making nice use of the mid-range look right there. Really good at creating space for that shot.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nicely consistent production from him.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Cavaliers steadily rebuilding since LeBron's departure. Their win percentage has climbed season over season. Coach Bickerstaff said, quote, development takes time, patience, and understanding. But there's a clear vision of the process that we go through to become champions once again.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 14-6 run. And the jam by Walker.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Kicks it to George. Over Walker. And too long on the shot.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
1 minute left in the second. Fires from deep. It's another three for Cleveland.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
George outside. Lets the three fly. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
.43 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Okoro. Launches a three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Okoro's got 5 now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Double team on Brogdon. Here's Craig. Another shot. Now here's George. They shoot again. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 12.
Paul George really feeling it right now. Another bucket to his credit.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Manning. Out to the right wing. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Now here's Brogdon. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. It's George on the wing. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. It's George on the wing. Connects on the 17-footer.
You know, anytime George has room to shoot it, it's usually a high-quality shot. He clearly is one of the most gifted players in the game.
Let's see it, fans.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Garland for 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge. 12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Indiana
And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Garland. 15 points in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's Okoro. 5 points in the game. Mobley, no good. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Brogdon drives in. Got a hand on it. Cleveland calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
You know, Grant, court is a familiar place for Malcolm Brogdon's family. It's just Malcolm's involves a ball instead of a gavel.
Yeah, his father Mitchell is a lawyer and a mediator. Brothers Gino and John are also both in law. And while Malcolm hasn't gone to law school, he did earn a master's degree while in college.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
2 minutes remaining.
For three,
in the third.
George.
2 minutes.
Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. George has got 8 here in this quarter.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Pass to George. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. That shot wide open.
3 points.
George has got 11 in the second half.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Garland, no good. So it's the Pacers now. It's a 16-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Isaiah.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Indiana on offense. And it's Brogdon off the drive. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Knocks down the triple.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
With the drive. Here's Brogdon. .30 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Goes up again. And Valanciunas with the lay-in. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Back to quickly. George, right side. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
That's the end of it.
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Cavaliers.
Come on and get loud for your powerhouse dance team.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Craig with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. The 3. And that's good. Paul George for 3. George has got 31.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Uses the glass on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Outside for McConnell. Takes it inside. Back to Bataze. Pass to McConnell. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. And they pick up 2.
Assist goes to
McConnell's got his first basket of the night.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The 3 from Okoro. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Pass to McConnell. Back to George. Takes a 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
With a few 40% seasons from deep, George has become one of the top three-point shooters in the game.
Here's Mobley. Jacks up a 3. And Craig pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's George on the wing. Here's McConnell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Josh Hart.
Shooting for Indiana. TJ McConnell. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so McConnell nails them both. Now the Cavaliers with it. And it's Garland on the drive. Pass to Okoro. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution. For
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
Paul George. Malcolm Brogdon.
And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. The three from Okoro. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Outside Hart. Right wing. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
On the wing quickly. It's tipped. Out to Garland. Shoots over George. George with the block. Quickly from outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
6 on the shot clock. 4-3. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. George has got 9 points in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
There's the steal.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Cavaliers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Darius Garland.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
To the left side wing. It's Hart on the wing. From deep. Paul George pulls it in. It's stolen by Hart. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really...
Double R 70-inch interfaces and they faces, twin Mercedes and they heartbeat like I showed them the aces. No need for the brace, we tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done beat cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here. I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot. Tell her come here. Telekinesis, everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly, live forever. never dying, forever trying, above ground, forever flying, never landing.
And along with Grant Hill. In Dorisburg, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And, of course, Colin Sexton. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Outside Garland. Martin. The three. That one's good. Garland for three. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup in center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. But different styles on the same goal to dominate in the painted area.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Now here's Garland. There's the drive. Pass to Mobley. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
It's quickly with a drive. And George with the jam.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Going inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Aggressive move to the bucket. Darius Garland dangerous when he's in attack mode.
When he first came into the NBA, Grant, Darius Garland was a little bit of a mystery. He only played 5 games in college because of an injury, but it didn't stop the Cavs from taking him with the 5th pick overall in 2019.
And that's how obvious his talent was. It was clear his offensive skill set could translate to the NBA. And when you've got a guy who can shoot over the defense or can get into the lane and finish, you can't pass him up, no matter how many games he played in college.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Just 5 on the clock. The 15-footer. Basket's good. Quickly's got 5 now.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the inside. It's stolen. In transition, here they come. Stolen by Valanciunas. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Garland. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Brogdon drives in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
How about putting it on the deck and going with a level of intention? Malcolm Brogdon on the drive.
Pass to Mobley. Oh, got a piece of it. Back to Garland. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple.
For 3.
He's got 10.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Hits the three-pointer.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
Pass to Windler. Here's Martin. An easy 2 on the layup.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
George outside. No good from outside. And the Cavs with possession.
Pacers foul.
They're leading by 8.
George.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Garland for three. Throws it up high.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Isaac Okoro. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Hernan Gomez. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Kicks it to Quickly. Fires the three. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Martin. Here's Wendler. Back to Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mobley. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Dylan Windler.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Brogdon. Guarded by Garland. Valanciunas with it. The three from Okoro. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been very effective.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on,
and thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, BA, the Cavaliers steadily rebuilding since LeBron's departure. Their win percentage has climbed season over season. Coach Bickerstaff said, quote, development takes time, patience, and understanding. But there's a clear vision of the process that we go through to become champions once again.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
He takes it in. It's good. Mobley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Shot from the low block. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Right wing. Pass to Craig. McConnell outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Mobley. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game. Grant, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, how exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. Back then, we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
Lonnie Walker the fourth.
Down low. Pass to Hart. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Batadze. And it's Indiana's ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless.
That's a play that's all about positioning. Paul George has the elevation to make it easy.
Here's Watson. Hart from long range. They get it back. Goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
It's Walker on the wing. Inside. Craig with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Martin. No good on the triple. Pass to Hart. Here's Watson. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Patazde can't hit. And here comes Cleveland. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Manning. Walker for three. It's hauled in by McConnell. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. McConnell outside. Out to the right wing. Back to Martin. Oh, nice D from Walker. And here comes Cleveland. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Watson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 17. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Garland for three. Knocks down the triple. Garland's got 13.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Martin. And it's all from three-point range. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's George with the drive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 9.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Garland for three. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Pass to Quickly. Here's the three. Here's Valanciunas. And here's George. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Guarded by Garland. For three, George sends it home from three-point land.
Well, Paul George, so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Pass to Valanciunas. Plenty of space. And that one's good.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon is a capable shooter from distance. We know how efficient he is. But boy, does that set up the passing game. Pretty.
Here's Mobley. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Darius Garland.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Garland. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
For three, George. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Oh, George with a steal. 90 seconds into the second half now. Hernangomez on the wing. Garland with the ball. He's got 18. That's tipped. It's stolen by Brogdon. It's Hernangomez with a drive. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Back to Garland. Launches it. Valanciunas with a rebound. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. To the middle. Hernangomez. Tipped. Outside Garland. Pass to Windler. Fires the three. Drops in the three. He's got 9.
Well, Darius Garland showing good vision and making good decisions. Exactly what you need from your point guard.
Now here's Valanciunas. Off with the layup.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Man, we have seen some ferocious jams by Isaac Okoro off the drive. Good night.
McConnell goes in. Yep, count it.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Driving in. Pass to Okoro. Uses the glass on the layup. Okoro's got his second basket on the night.
Wow, that's a nice burst of power from Okoro. Use your muscles to get past that contact.
Outside for McConnell. Back to Bataze. To the right side. Hey, puts up a three. That shot missing. And it's Cleveland the other way.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To the paint. Pass to Mobley. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Mobley. He's marked by McConnell. It's rebounded by Bataze. A challenging stretch for Indiana here. Down low. Stripped it away. Fast break Cleveland. On up the court. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Here's Mobley. Blocked. And they'll get another chance. Second chance effort. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Brissett. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. 3 seconds left. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
And so it's Cleveland. They have a confident 20-point lead right now.
Come on and give up for your Casemates.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Hart. There's a screen. Three-pointer. And the Cavaliers, another three.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Inside.
Cavaliers foul.
Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it can be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Can't get it to fall. Here's Okoro. From deep, Mobley. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Zeller. Pass to McConnell. Deflected.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Second team foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Darius Garland.
McConnell with it. Hard covering. Pass to Brissett. Back to McConnell. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Just 2 to shoot. The shot by Zeller, no good. And here comes Cleveland. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Here's Mobley over Craig. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Mobley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The shot by Zeller, no good.
Cavaliers time.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. From deep three-point range, Garland, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Garland, no good.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Now here's Brogdon. And whenever a team has a superstar talent, Doris, there's immediate pressure to build a roster that can win a title. Obviously, more teams fail than succeed.
There's no doubt, BA, because what you're seeing in the modern NBA is guys who not only obviously want to get paid, this is a business, but what happens is they also want to win because it's all about their legacy. And so they put pressure on an organization. Make sure we have the pieces to compete for a championship.
And Mobley gets it to go.
For three.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Cavaliers.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
But they've got two more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Evan Mobley.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Mobley. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. And it's Indiana's ball. It's a 14-point game. Sinks the tray.
Well, when you have a scorer like Paul George, it doesn't matter where it comes from. In that instance, hey, just catch and shoot.
Garland, no good. Now Hernan Gomez. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental.
Best friends and your wrist is like it's frozen. Uh-oh, girl, I think I'm wrong. Get up in the mirror, hit them poses. Best friend, you so mate.
Hey, 24/7, I'm a real one. I ain't got no money problems, I ain't got no children. Dodging baby drama, whoop, that's a close one. Like a host, but her face like she hosts some. Whole food shopping, and she work out every day. You know them popping stomach on apple cider vinegar. She do something to me good. Got you thinking me and you something. Thought it was, ayy, thought it was. 4 5s, 2 10s, that's a dub, that's a dub. Said she just graduated, I'm in love. Said she like to do the lounge, she don't rock with the clubs. My type, yeah, my type. Like Biggie, if they right, I'm there all night. Like Yeezy, when I see it, I'm on sight. Like Kendrick Lamar, we gon' be off. When I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. Shoot my shot, Steph Curry, it's a swish. Gucci or Dior, you come explore the way I live. Explore. Been taken for. Put the chrome out on your drip. Add up mathematics, just like magic way it flip. Look at the tone. Brown skin just like the paddock on my arm. Bouncing, you get allowance, icy charm. Fountain, I make it rain, a thunderstorm. Private flights and private nights, nobody knowing. Told her she woke with the one, they was snoring. Sleeping on me, woke them up alone. Hating, I don't even know like how you doing. Before I got this rich, I wasn't, my life was ruined. Driving in my coupe today, my window tint to eat the plate like anime. Do it and she get the bait. $1 million, to 1 million in the code to say. I dress in the coldest way, that though I just when I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. These don't respect my grind. She calling rain checks, don't respect my time. Calling rain checks, cause she knows she a dime. I make the bounce, I'm Bank of America. I got Sydney. Hey, 24/7, I'm a real. Got no children, dodging baby drama. But her face like she hosts some. Whole food shopping, and she work out every day. You know them popping stomach on apple cider vinegar. She do something to me good. Got you thinking me and you something. Thought it was, ayy, thought it was. 4 5s, 2 10s, that's a dub, that's a dub. Said she just graduated, I'm in love. Said she like to do the lounge, she don't rock with the clubs. My type, yeah, my type. Like Biggie, if they right, I'm there all night. Like Yeezy, when I see it, I'm on sight. Like Kendrick Lamar, we gon' be off. When I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. Shoot my shot, Steph Curry, it's a swish. Gucci or Dior, you come explore the way I live. Been taken for. Put the chrome art on your drip. Add up mathematics just like magic way it flip. Look at the tone. Brown skin just like the paddock on my arm. Bouncing, you get allowance, icy charm. Fountain, I make it rain, a thunderstorm. Private flights and private nights, nobody knowing. Told her she whoop with the one. They was snoring. Sleeping on me, walk them up along. Hating, I don't even know like how you doing. Before I got this rich, I wasn't. My life was ruined. Driving in my coupe today, my window tinted, eat the plate like anime. Do it and she get the bait. $1 million, put 1 million in the code to say. I dress in the coldest way. That though I just when I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. These don't respect.
You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And, of course, Valanciunas. It's a big game for him playing with his new Pacer teammates for the first time.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland moving it around. Mobley controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
And Brogdon, here we go. No good from Valanciunas. Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
3 points. Well, good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's Okoro. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Indiana off to a slow start. 9-point game. On the wing quickly. Shot to stop the run. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. We talked about the problems Paul George can cause with his defense. Coach told me the sets we run with longer passes, those need to be adjusted. George is a ball hawk and changes how you operate on the perimeter. If there's one thing we know about PG-13 guys, is that he feasts on lazy cross-court passes. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside for George. Goes back up. Pass to Hernangomez. Now George. Inside. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
No excuse for the defense to let Paul George, a guy that good at scoring the ball, get that close.
And Mobley throws it down.
Darius Garland. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Garland attacking to the left side wing from 17 feet out. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Here's Quickly. Pass to George. From deep. And it's George again missing.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Garland. Paul George making his last shot. A try by Garland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Garland's got 8 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And here's Valanciunas. Mobley comes with the double team. The lead now in single digits. He has 7.
Think about the rookie year that PG had, where he shot under 30% from the three-point line, but all that tireless work in the offseason, and now such a vital part of his game.
Offensive rebound on the wing quickly. Back to Valanciunas. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Wow, you know Valanciunas is in the zone when he's taking shots like that. You gotta love the confidence.
Mobley misses. Down low. It's tipped. Hernangomez in the corner. Back to Quickly. Gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers lead.
Fans, your basement.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
That one doesn't drop. The Cavaliers leading by 7. The wide open look here for Garland.
Darius Garland.
It's the three-point bomb. Garland's got the first basket of the second quarter for Cleveland. In the corner, George with it. A 3-ball. Connects from three-point range. George has got 10 points in the game. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
And the dunk by Zeller.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
From deep three-point range, Garland with the bucket. He's got 17.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Back to George. The 3 gets the three-pointer to fall.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Now, Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Here's Zeller following the score by Cleveland. Back to Quickly. Picked by Zeller. And he drives in. They grab their own miss. And stolen by Mobley. Fires from deep. Garland, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
His second personal foul.
Great playing most of your career in the 90s. The game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but What role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Cavaliers substitution. Lonnie Walker IV.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the middle. Here's Bitadze. That one doesn't go. And Cleveland the other way now. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here's McConnell. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Hartenstein.
2 minutes
going inside.
2 minutes.
Cleveland moving it around. And he jams it with authority.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
T.J. McConnell.
And both free throws good for McConnell. 1:46 left in the first half. Here's Manning. Outside, Walker. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein.
Indiana foul.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's his first personal foul.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the half. Now McConnell. Pass to Bitadze. 5 to shoot. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Left side, Walker. Pass to Manning. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
Marcus Morris Sr.
And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
And the one thing about Morris, he doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for him.
And a wide open look for Walker. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Indiana. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. McConnell in the corner. Pass to Bitadze. Back to McConnell. To the paint. To halt the run. He lays it in. Bitadze's got his first basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And it's Brogdon off the drive. No good with the layup. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Mobley. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Now, here's Garland. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Here's Hernan Gomez after the made shot from Evan Mobley. No good from Valanciunas.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Windler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 6 to shoot. Here's Garland. They get it back with the second effort. Stolen by Quickly. Inside. Stolen by Okoro. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Cleveland.
Stolen by Quickly. From deep, George. Mobley with the rebound.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Garland. Count that one from Mobley. Mobley's got 8 here in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And here is Garland after Paul George getting his 3 to go. And Mobley throws it down.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
That one trumps for him. Quickly's got 7.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up to.
What a jam!
Wow.
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And they'll get another chance. Got a hand on it.
Okoro just using physical tools, one of them to block that shot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Evan Mobley.
Good on the bucket.
Assist from.
And that's now 20 points for Evan Mobley.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The 3 from George. Kept alive by Indiana. Over to the left wing. Brogdon outside. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. Brogdon's got his first points of the game.
A good job of getting inside. Brogdon finds a way to get 2 more.
To the paint. The rebound by Brogdon.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
A nice shot by George.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
Evan Mobley.
Good. Mobley's got 22 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it, and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this off-season maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Now, here's George. Buries it from three-point range. 23 points in the game.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Here's Watson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Now, here's Watson. Paul George grabs the miss. Down low. Indiana moving the ball around. Back to Martin. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Watson. And he banks in the layup. Watson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And George with this stuff.
Well, Paul George can play in the supportive role, and then he can do things like that where he just decides to take over.
That's tipped. McConnell with it. And there's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
Hey, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Here's Manning. Into the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Cleveland. At the line for
both shots good from the stripe. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Valanciunas. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
A nice shot by Okoro.
Okoro trying to get more and more consistency with that shot.
It's George on the wing. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Mobley wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
That one good for 2.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
2 minutes.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Brissett. The 3-pointer, no good. driving the lane, and that one is good.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
Here's Indiana now. And George now top of the key. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And he gets the jumper to drop. George has got 16 here in the second half.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Evan Mobley.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Steps back, out to the wing. Here's Mobley. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Isaac Okoro.
That's now 32 points for Evan Mobley. From deep, George. Kept alive by Indiana. It's George on the wing. Drops in the tray.
That's a reliable offensive option right there. Shooting with consistency as Paul George can get you from a number of spots.
To the middle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. There's the triple. And the Pacers another three.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
McConnell scanning the floor. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled.
Hotel room like heaven on earth. Got angels in my bed with some all-white covers. H-Pro, Nemo, Lucci, and Keys, Sloop, Clay, Tufo. And I got a few more I call my brothers. I got a lot of flows and they all like butter. Ooh, you know what that means. I came home nice, but I'm going back mean. I'm about to globe trot when they know a vaccine. Back lost, but they know exactly what's going on. Made a mill and I don't know what to blow it on.